Looks like a hydroid. Okay.
Ah, it's not a Croix.
Yeah, it looks like a hydroid. Okay. In that case, never mind.
Copy that. The video whenever you're clear. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll just follow the high pack contour. Thanks, Bridge.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Oh, with the bump there.
Which is 100. Oh, here's an interesting feature. Look at that first. Yeah, I was looking at a 100 for the next move. Yeah, copy that. Time comes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's some type of an enemy or looks like an open.
Oh, yeah. So at the bottom of this rock here, there was something that seemed to be moving.
It's like, ooh.
Yeah, right. I think it's an urchin or a sponge with a fish.
Right of the
ah, it's a
right in the
okay.
middle?
Yeah. Right here on the lasers, yeah.
Let's go ahead and...
Do you want a high beam zone?
Yeah, I think this would be a good time for him.
All right, video. You good, high beams? All right, high beams coming on in 3, 2, 1.
Do you want to zoom in here, video? Are we looking at this fish?
Oh yeah, this is something
What's that?
different.
Almost looks like a scorpaenid of some type.
Yeah, like some type of.
I need to know those
Huh.
fish. Good eye. Nice.
Those high beams are perfect for these kind of ledges.
To get underneath, yeah.
Yeah.
Because before we could use the swing arms,
Yeah.
but they're so far to the sides, you didn't always get them in. I think something 11 centered is really nice.
Let's come a little bit out here, video. See if there's something else on here.
Great. I see just a bunch of stylastrids in this area, some spitodiatomatid, encrusting sponges, hydroids. Anything else?
You can kill lasers too for right now.
No.
Yeah, copy.
Thanks.
Yeah,
This is off.
okay.
What leaves these like large kind of sacks of mucus? Do you know? We've seen that a couple times so far.
Yeah. You don't know if it's something on the bottom or if it's something that fell from above and got snagged on the rock. Sponge of some type. Glass sponge, perhaps.
Anything else in this area right here, watch leads?
I think that's it. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, on the right-hand side. Sorry.
Is it right there on the edge?
Yeah.
Okay.
The tip of that rock. Don't
we'll
quite
just
see everything until you zoom all the way out sometimes.
We'll just leave the high beams on right now.
Copy. High beam staying on.
other fish there, but there might be another. Couldn't tell if this was hydroid or if it was something branching.
Okay, video, let's come on in. Now, they're looking.
Ooh, this is interesting. This looks like another octocoral. Looks a little bit different than the previous one we saw. The polyps here are
Es posible, estamos mirando un coral blando.
yellow polyps, it looks like. The main axis looks more or less the texture and color of the underlying rock. I don't recognize this
No.
at all. I wonder if it could be it's got a number of worm tubes.
Yeah.
The one on the very right has tentacles extended.
Pilots, are you in a stable location if we wanted to collect this?
Yeah, we absolutely can. I'm actually passing off, but we'll be able to collect this, no problem.
Okay. I'm just waiting to hear back from the shore.
Copy that. Okay.
So, pilot, when you're ready, I think we're going to try and set up for a collection of this.
Okay. Co-pilot. Sounds like we're going to collect this. I just sat down and I kind of figure out where I am. Thank you, video. I think I'll have to jump closer. So I think I can just come down straight on it with the scissors.
From where you are now?
Get a little closer and then just come straight down. I think so.
Yeah, it's good to me.
Just realized that if you go to push out the bio box for the drawer, you may push off of any toe that you're able to get.
Yeah, we'll probably have to take off for that.
Yep. Also, all of your bio boxes are open, so
Excellent.
you have your pick of the litter.
I set the pin on the starboard thinking this would be a pretty easy snag and stow.
Okay.
I can do the port for you if you prefer it.
If it sinks, the starboard should be pretty easy. It doesn't have much length to get in there. Yeah.
So this particular colony, I can't tell you if it'll sink very quickly or not. I think it'll probably sink, but perhaps not as heavy as something that's harder. But you know, there's not much material there, so I'll leave it up to your judgment about what is the best amount to take off. I think
Okay.
you
Yeah,
might.
it looks like we'll probably have to get all of it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest.
There's a drop of water in the mini Zeus. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 10 centimeters there, so we're talking 5 centimeters.
Hey Nav, can you write in the log that there's a drop of water in the mini Zeus?
Copy that.
Thanks. Okay, pilot. Got you centered up on the coral here.
Thank you. Arm coming live. Got grip force of 7, that's good.
Sí, buenas tardes. Se están mirando. Los pilotos se están preparando a colectar un pedazo de coral blando. No sabemos el nombre de especie.
Looks like you're rotating away with the vehicle a little, just so
Yeah.
you know.
Thank you. Yeah,
Falling off the ledge, you might want to get out of the way.
my wrist pushed it a little bit. Yeah, it's very small. I think if I just go in, even if I bump it gently with my wrist and just clip it, it'll get caught in the tag on.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Let's try that again.
Después de la colección vamos a mandar un pedazo a Smithsonian. Por facilitar la identificación de esta especie.
Okay.
Looks good.
Yeah, I think I got most of it. Amazingly, it's in the jaws. Okay, I'll stow over here.
So for everyone at home, this coral is coming from a
Sit
depth
up on
of
top of the rock,
455 meters.
Coming up with you.
Pilot, just for my records, which box are you planning on putting that in?
We're going to try for starboard inner.
Starboard inner, thank you.
Yeah, we're just getting up on the rock so we can open the drawer.
It's not a lot of current if you just want auto depth. Right?
Yeah, well, I'll just get my toe in so there's no Not really on top of it. Yeah, I'll just come up in the water then. Alright, auto depth, auto heading. Ready to open drawer?
Yep. Here it comes.
Excellent.
Extending. Starboard lid is open.
Excellent. Lit myself up too.
Perfect. I'm going to turn out the fog lights though.
Good. Okay, I'm in there.
Seeing the pieces fall in. Looks good.
You're seeing it fall?
Yep. I saw it fall to the bottom. We've got about 3 pieces on the bottom now.
Nice. Alright, I think my jaws are clean. Okay, ready to close.
Tracting. Tracting starboard biopin. Port bio.
Okay, arm coming off.
All right, so we are just wrapping up. Successful collection of an unknown Plexaurid octocoral from the depth of 455 meters. We've got some feedback from scientists ashore who have seen this before but can't quite identify it, which makes it a very good candidate for collection since it's widely been seen throughout the region but isn't readily identifiable through video. So hopefully this organism can be identified and then we can use that identification in other scientific analyses.
Co-pilot, will I get back, we put that upper swing arm back up?
Sorry, I didn't realize you had it out.
Yeah, I brought it in to light up the box.
Did you bring it down as well?
No, I just stowed it.
Okay. Upper swing arm deploy.
Thank you. Watch lead pilot.
Pilot, this is watch lead.
Yeah, so we have that stowed away, and my understanding is we want to follow this kind of crest, this hard bottom here.
That's right, yeah. And in front of us there's something we might want to look at on the seafloor here.
All right.
This fuzzy white bush. Yeah, so we want to stick to hard bottom and kind of follow the contours. I think it's mostly sediment up
Video,
top from
can you
here.
lighten up the main HD? Or darken up the main HD? Thank you.
Okay, so contour is sort of which direction now, Nav? Like almost.
Yeah, so I was talking to Dan about our plan next, and yes, it will be to continue to the east.
Yeah.
My next move would be a 20-meter move at 096.
Okay,
So
video,
it would
we
bring
can get
us
the whole specimen with lasers.
Slightly south of east.
096. Let me see how that looks. I'm turning my head to port slightly, pilot. Just
Looks like another Croix
Come out
gorge.
partial
That's
video?
the one I think we saw
Similar,
earlier.
yep.
Yeah.
So that's more uphill than along the contour.
Would
Still
you like to
at
bring
this
it
point.
down a little?
So we might do something like
One-
Hold on, let me get a scan here.
110.
Yeah, maybe. Let me line up on 110 and see where we're at.
They seem to be quite abundant at the site.
Yeah.
Seen quite a
Okay,
few of them.
Now you can go in video.
Here's a scan at 100. A little better. Even like 105. I think
Está mirando
sets
un
up nicely.
coral blando, se llama
Contour
Chrysogorgia.
right on the port side, not get too close.
Copy that.
Yeah.
105.
Yeah, because I know it's going to curl around, so we don't want to go too far. So I think this is good.
Okay, that should be stable.
Con un camaroncito en el.
And it looks like he's starting to pull out a little bit.
It's
You
very
want me
difficult
pull
to
it in?
tell sometimes because this looked exactly like the hydroid that we were
Once they start
imaging not
coming
long
out,
ago.
Cover
Yeah,
that.
when you're
Once it
far,
starts moving that
it's
way.
hard to tell if
Free to
between
zoom on
the
the
two.
polyps video. Okay, watch lead, are you happy with those zooms?
Yes, thank you.
Very good. Okay, do you have everything you need video?
As good as we're going to get it with the contrast.
Yeah, it's tough.
Very.
All these dives have had a kind of white background. Need to go back to the
Okay, now I
Pacific.
think we're ready for that move.
Sorry,
Copy that. All right, we'll
pilot,
pull it
can we go back in the base?
in. Bridge, this is RV now.
Just a quick second look at that.
Would like to go
At the
yes.
bottom.
Ready? 20 meters at
Let me come down a little.
105 degrees. Speed
Stand by video.
decimal 2. Good copy, Bridge. Thank you.
Okay, we can go in on the base. See if that's better angle.
Seems to be one. Can't tell if that's a shrimp or a
Base is
squat
kinda
lobster in there.
covered here.
Yep.
Do you want to see the actual attachment point? I think that's on the
Yeah.
other side.
I don't think we'll get there. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine for now.
A little better shot of the
Yeah, nice contrast too.
This was something very similar to what we had seen down at the bottom of the slope. So we just wanted to document any differences between that and this colony. But it more or less looks.
It looks
Very
similar,
similar,
yeah,
yeah.
to what
There
we.
it is. I see the attachment back there.
Ah, there you go. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, whenever you're clear video. Thank you. So now what was the direction of that move?
The last move was at a direction of 105. So
Okay.
that should bearing Sirius right behind you and give you a little bit of more movement to the east.
Nice.
So the dive up the
Got a
slope
star
today
coming
took a
up
little bit
underneath the,
more time than
laces.
expected, but I
See
think
that
it
there?
was well worth it. I think we were
Let's do
expecting
a
something
really quick zoom.
more
Just in
heavily
for 5 seconds
sedimented.
and back out. Let
Yeah.
the scientists.
There we go.
Okay, go back out. Just want to see if they
Another sea star.
have seen it lots of times since we're the last shift.
Something there.
Yeah, I think it was like a branched.
I don't hear
The,
any interest.
the
in
small
sea
twig
star.
to the right-hand side?
I don't know if it's a shadow or something.
I think it's just a stone,
Stone.
you know, some rock, angular-looking rock. Usually I look for a shadow. If it's a branch, it'll sometimes give off a shadow.
There's something branching, it looks like.
Yeah, can we take a look at the lower lip of this ledge? Or the lip of this ledge here?
Definitely moving now, pilot.
Excellent. I won't go
That's
much
a-
lower here, just looking at the lip.
It looks
We're
like
at
a
15
crinoid
degrees.
on the left-hand side.
15. All looks good.
Okay, Watchley, do you see anything of interest here?
Jonas?
The yellow branching.
Sure.
Not sure if it's a crinoid or.
Okay, video, we're pretty stable here, floating. We can go in.
Yeah, looks like a branch, a crinoid.
Okay, lasers off, co-pilot. Thank you.
Yeah, it looks like a crinoid. Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Okay, do you want to get any longer shots, video?
No. That's good.
A lot of these
Look at
small
that.
fan-shaped structures are more stylastrids, likely crypthelia.
Star in the center.
Everything here is so small.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
There's another goniasterid sea star up top that we imaged before.
Sounds like they got it.
Yep.
It has a different branching structure.
That's the problem with
Yep.
going last.
Bottom center of the screen, pilot, there seems to be fan-shaped structure, very small though, maybe 5-6 centimeters.
I see it. Yep.
In hindsight, I think the collection of the stylastrid on dive 2
Okay, video.
was
you can
very
go in.
good because now we
Over here.
at least have an idea.
Do you want a little extra light in there?
Oh.
Or,
Let's see. It's white, so let's see how it
oh,
looks.
is that it right there? This little.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
okay.
we have enough.
The one we were talking about, pilot, is a bit to the right.
Oh, okay. Okay, go out partial video.
Yep.
That looked like a little fan. See ya.
Yeah, to the wispier one.
Video, would you like to try the high beams?
Yes.
Okay.
Coming on 3, 2, 1.
You're
Got
top
my
bridge,
skid
thank you.
in. Tilt down. There we go. Okay, video, you can go in.
Yeah, what is this? Okay, so we have an octocoral, small colonies, maybe 6-7 centimeters tops off the face of the rock. It's branching. I can't quite get a good look at the branches here. When the polyps are more or less closed, they don't seem to be,
How far was that move, Nav? 20 meters?
they seem to be cylindrical in
Yes,
shape,
20 meters.
Okay.
based on the few polyps that
about
are
that,
closed
Leo.
along the center of the coral.
Repeat that now?
Cirrus has been stable for about a minute now.
Yeah, no, we stopped at.
I
54.
don't easily see
I
any
think it takes about
nodes.
a minute to settle in and then
This could
stationary for a while.
possibly be a primnoid, but the polyps are not necessarily occurring in very well-defined whorls, so I can't quite say that.
Okay,
With
video,
any
let's start to
certainty.
lasers.
So that, I'm going to call that one a question mark right now because it's just too small to really get a good handle on.
Coming down. There we go. Yeah, it's about 3 centimeters across.
Okay.
Okay, you can go wide video.
So a little bit longer than it is wide.
Ready to turn those lights off?
Yes, please.
Little something on the lower edge of this outcrop.
Yeah, it looks like another one of those crinoids, maybe.
So shore side, I'm just noticing a few seconds delay on the chat. So hopefully,
It's like this.
if you notice anything, any issues with your chat or video feeds, please let us know.
We don't want to get you too far down. Do we want to maybe think about going up it, if it's still interesting hard terrain?
Yeah, I was trying to get to where you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you see the fish in Sirius? The big one?
Yeah, up top.
Yeah, it's on the bottom up there, right? Just uphill from you. So yeah, we did go uphill a little on the last move. I had to come up to keep on it.
Did he swim away?
No, this is watch lead.
He's right there. It's to your right.
Go ahead, watch
Oh,
lead.
yeah.
Could you give us an estimation of how long we have left on bottom?
This is
Yeah, we have
another
about an
queen
hour and 5
snapper.
minutes
Lasers
left.
are on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No
This is
problem.
a great picture of a queen snapper. Yay, 2 queen snappers for today.
Good eyes. Co-pilot.
Good
Bill.
eyes, co-pilot.
You got to scan with the lasers, right?
Yeah.
Kill him
Sure.
for the chase.
The chase. I think he's a bit faster and more maneuverable.
At least they know what it is.
Yeah.
So the characteristics
video,
of
we can-
queen snappers are they're
coming
usually
back.
a little bit darker laterally, well, dorsally
Go for the
with a
shrimp.
red color,
Yeah.
and then silver on their belly side with a really
Oh.
distinct forked tail.
Okay, we can go wide.
That's wide.
Excellent.
These are commercial importance in Puerto Rico and the USVIs.
Lasers back off.
However, not
So
much
yeah, I
is
think now
known
they're
about
moving in a similar
their
direction
distribution,
as they
their
did
habitats, what they eat.
Are we looking to wrap it a little
So
more?
seeing
The last
them
one was 105. Do you want to do a 100?
And
We kinda wanna
alive
get you
in
off
their habitat is a
slope
really
a little,
unique
right? So you
situation.
If you head straight ahead, you'll be heading off into the sediment there.
Oh, I thought we'd be heading into all this good stuff.
Oh, I see. It might be just out of view.
I mean, you're starting to see it here. See
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Okay.
All those goodies.
Yeah.
But you might
Oh,
go just
there
reach
and up
that
top.
actually. So we can just, if you want to go look at it.
Just up and over. I'll follow the wall around.
So, pilot, I noticed there's some more hard bottom up ahead of us. Do you think there's a substantial amount of hard bottom, or left? What's left on this hill? You think?
You mean if we go uphill or?
Yeah.
I think. I mean, uphill is north, which, you know,
Just drive towards that and see what it is.
yeah.
Yeah, according to
We're-
high pack.
We're
it drops
basically
off
still
pretty
going
flat.
east.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll certainly
I
go
just-
check this out up here.
Yeah. Just when you think you reach the top, there seems to be more every time.
Yeah.
There might be some things up here to look at. What is that?
What is that in the
Yeah.
middle? Can we, right by the laser, pilot?
Definitely. We'll get closer.
Yeah, I see that.
Looks like a Liponema anemone or something
Yeah,
like that.
this is a good outcrop.
Yeah, there's a lot of encrusting fauna on top of here. I can already see 3 or 4
Oh, here's
things.
some branching. Looks like some.
Sounds
Oh,
like
yeah,
we
something
may
there.
want to look at the top of it after. You want me to bump you in a little bit?
We got
Go
plenty of room right now.
Yeah.
If we want to
good.
go up and over it at some point, then we will. But
Copy that.
we got lots of space for this. I think we're going to want to continue around east, which means we'll probably want to do like another like 110 or 115 or something like that. keep us from going too far uphill.
So there's a few things on this rock that immediately stuck out that were very difficult to see. Yeah, there's actually, it's like this is the rock of
You want to go
All
into
rocks.
this
explosion
assessment
of
with
life.
the
Yeah,
lasers?
you see what I see now?
Yeah.
Well, everything here.
Some
Okay.
type of
Get
Nigerian.
lasers off Copilot.
Yeah, it looks like a pom-pom anemone, which is, I think it's in genus Liponema. At least that's what I've seen them referred to as. Could be a different genus, but I think it's a pom-pom anemone. After we image this pilot, I think to the left is probably the highest priority thing we want to look at.
Okay.
After the imagery is captured. Just to the south of this, I've noticed there's a lot of branches with a lot of zoanthids on them, very, very similar to what we saw a bit further down the wall.
All right, whenever you're happy,
Yep.
video.
We're happy.
Okay, we can go out partial.
So to the left is are these fan structures. You can see one on the edge of the screen right now, but there's a bigger one if you go a little bit further.
Lasers back on.
Thank you, Copilot.
And so kind of in the northwest corner of the screen now, there seems to be these fans
I see.
that would warrant a closer look. There's actually many of them in this area, very small though.
So just any of these?
Any of
white
these, yeah.
fans?
Maybe the ones that are right on the lasers now seem the biggest.
Okay. Video, you can go in.
Or whichever ones have good contrast, I suppose. That's
Yeah, this one
also
here
helpful.
does. Coming down to it.
Yeah, so this looks very much like what the small little coral we were looking at just a few minutes ago. That it could have been an antithelid or a primnoid, possibly. It's a little difficult to say at this point. But there's definitely this very, very large Ophiocanthid type brittle star on the top and on the bottom of this colony. Towards the bottom of this colony specifically, I thought I saw some closed up polyps. Can we head down that end?
Heading down.
Kind of on the tips here. That could give us another indication of what its identity could be.
Video, I'll try to head in a little closer.
Let me know when you're settled out.
Okay. Okay, coming up to it.
All right.
Okay, free to zoom.
It's a little tough to say. So it looks to me like It looks to me like when the polyps are closed, they form small mounds on the branches. Can't say that they're bending one way or the other. Can't say either that there's any prominent spines or anything like that.
There was another one, that one right next door that could have some clothes.
Okay, going over there. Okay, video for the zoom.
That inside stalk, I think, has a few closed ones, but that's it.
Okay, watch this.
Excellent.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yep.
All right.
Let's go wide.
Continue up.
Oh yeah. Another snapper.
Oh yeah.
Lasers on, Copilot.
Here's another queen snapper. Un cartucho.
On or off?
On.
Okay, they're on. Yep.
Oh, were they already on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we're just so zoomed in.
Also, what is that in your other camera?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
it's like
something
a
looming
large-
up there. It's been totally
Yeah.
stationary, just sitting there this whole time. Not sure what it is.
Alright, snapper went under me.
Probably just a rock or something. But it could be something cooler.
What are the chances that it's the same fish that's just following us around?
They seem to be frightened by the lights.
Are they?
Yeah,
You also have
supposedly.
one underneath the,
Is there another
yeah.
fish in there? Oh,
Inside
looks
the
like another
crevice.
roughy.
Roughy.
Yeah.
On the left.
Jafira Barracks.
Okay, can go in their video. And a coral. Lasers off, Copilot.
It's a pretty deep hole. Pretty nice real estate for a roughie. Okay, thanks, pilot. I don't think he's going to
Alright.
cooperate.
You can stay at this. Yeah, this is a good zoom video. I'll go up to the crest and work along.
Oh, this one's not afraid of the lights.
Video, you can go in partial. That's good.
Looks like a sea cucumber or a thurian in the middle of the screen.
Trying to build suspense for what's up there.
it's working.
As long as we get there in time to check it out before we have to pull off bottom.
Okay, we can go wide video.
The great reveal.
Oh, looks like it might be a sponge.
Sponge.
It's a big, pretty big sponge.
Is there interest in going and setting down by it?
Sure, can you just do maybe a snap zoom?
Yeah.
Possible?
You can just do a quick zoom from here, see if there's interest.
Might hit the end of the leash.
Looks like it could be
Yeah.
a demo sponge
You wanna
with
move
a couple
like 15
crinoids
closer?
Yeah.
and a brittle star and a fish
Maybe 115-ish.
and a shrimp.
20 meters
The
at
base.
105.
115, yeah.
115, 115.
Yeah, 115.
Grab that. I will call it in. Bridge,
Nice.
this is ROV nav.
And
Would you like to
yep,
make another move, please?
I think that's good.
Range 20 meters.
Thanks,
at
pilot.
You're welcome.
115 degrees. Speed decimal 2. Good copy, thank you.
Okay, so we'll move Sirius a little closer, and then we'll see if there's any rocks ahead or if we're going to follow this to the east.
I'm not sure what shoreside scientists are interested in terms of sponge collections in this area. If there's anything that is particularly interesting for identification purposes, so all of these look really rather unique to me that I haven't seen very often. So the problem is getting one that's small enough to fit in the bins is sometimes the most difficult thing. Now, can we zoom in on the colony here, pilot?
Yeah.
This to me looks like a black coral.
Co-pilot, will you put in my port lower? I'll try to get my toe in. Port lower swing arm.
Bring it in.
Bring
Sorry,
it
this-
up, yeah.
This is one that I feel like I've seen before as well.
And Goonie Astrid and below it.
This is probably one of the more prominent black corals we've seen. We've lately just been seeing these unbranched black corals.
Okay. will you,
Stichopathes
tilt my
are
camera,
similar.
Co-pilot? A little precarious.
But this one is rather large.
Going for the tip.
Yeah. Go for the squat lobster and the tip. You're free to zoom video.
Start on the squat lobster.
So, I'm spinning a little. Coming to port slightly.
Tray bow.
Nice. It's blown in the wind there. Watch lead, any particular zoom you want on this?
Yeah, can we just scan through the colony? We have some black coral folks on shore that are
Okay.
interested in. We just need to
Let's
give
try
them
this
some time.
branch.
Delta 15 looking, or Delta 13 looking at you 43 degrees. Good.
Excellent.
And then maybe down towards the base to wrap up.
Okay.
I wonder if that part looks kind of damaged there. All
Good
the
copy,
branchlets
Bridge,
are
If Focus
Very
on
small.
the damage part in the back.
Similar size.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'll keep moving on to the base.
Co-pilot, you should stop moving in a couple seconds. Probably 30 seconds.
Copy that.
There it is.
All right. There's some barnacles down the base there. That's pretty good. Thanks, pilot.
Okay, I'll hold here for your shot video, and then I'll take off.
All right, I'm just going to zoom out for the
Estamos
entire
mirando
specimen.
un
Okay.
coral negro.
It's fairly close.
Did we laze it already?
I could put them on.
All right, pilot. Let's continue this journey.
It's kind of strange where you think about where you find these, when you think about where you find these corals, because you would expect them to be on top of a, you know, a ridge or something. Or on top of this kind of outcrop. It seems like there would be a lot of disturbance in this vicinity. Maybe this one's just one of the lucky ones, you know, with material falling down slope that it would.
Something right above this one and over the top of the ridge.
Pilots and watch leads, be advised we have around 45 more minutes in this dive.
Thank you, Nav.
Didn't quite see it. Was there a sea star in this area that Bob said he thought he saw?
Where was that?
To the left, maybe?
Remember one in the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was back a ways.
Okay.
Very small, maybe. For everyone on shoreside, we have about 45 more minutes. So 45 more minutes. We've reached generally the top of this crest on the dive track today. So we're just going to be following along this edge of the hard bottom here. It seems to be the most rich for deep water corals and attached fauna like sponges.
So we are following the edge. Yeah. I'll just turn to face it to see what's ahead.
All right, pilot's video is changing out.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah, maybe try to get a strike on that.
Yeah, well, on high pack it should
Hey.
turn to the north and it...
Pilot,
Yes, watch that.
are we moving very far from that black coral that we were just at?
No, we haven't.
Can we go back to that? It was potentially listed as a collection target, and some chat afterwards.
Sure.
At least a piece of it. If there's any associates, that would be ideal too. Didn't quite see any. You see
No,
those?
I didn't see any associates.
Squat lobster on the top, wasn't it?
It's a big one. They usually swim away anyway. But good try.
So I think the general consensus is yes for collection. So I'll leave it up to your skillful hands to decide which part is best for you.
Okay. So about 20 centimeters with associate?
Yeah, if there's an associate, but that sounds like an adequate amount of tissue.
Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, we're not going to be able to squish the whole thing in the box.
And
That was
again,
totally a joke. I know that can.
For your knowledge, all the port sides are open and the starboard outer is open for bio
Excellent.
boxes.
Thank you, Nav.
And the starfish is right below.
Oh yeah, there's the sea star they were talking about.
I set the port pin for you.
Excellent.
So that's where you want to go.
You haven't been moving in a while, correct?
No, I haven't.
All right.
So
The
I
boat
can
has
see the
been-
coral like right below me
Yeah.
right now.
The
All right.
boat's been
Yeah.
stationary.
So,
for
I
6
either
hours.
on the way in or on the way out, pilot, can we go back to that sea star just below it? I missed it on the way out before. You know,
Sure.
a quick glance before we either
Let's
set
take a
down or
look
take
down.
off.
While we're getting closer.
Actually, pretty cold.
Okay, video. We can zoom on the sea star.
And
Take a quick look while I'm floating in.
And pilot just as instructions, if there is a potential location to get one branch point as a
Okay.
part of that collection on the coral, that would be ideal.
Copy that.
It's a partial.
Okay. Watchlead, is that a good enough look at this? Have you seen it before?
I believe we saw it in the beginning of the dive, or close to. Oh no, on the ledge.
Yeah, not too long ago. Yeah, so we just wanted to follow up for our scientists on shore. Thanks.
Okay. All right, video, you can go wide.
I'm not sure. It might be yeah. I know there's a squat lobster on there, but you know he's
Yeah.
probably going to jump for it as soon as you touch the thing.
Probably. I mean, I could try. It doesn't look like, if I go for that branch, I think it'll be far too big, unfortunately.
So I
Got the lasers to check.
Yeah.
Lasers are on. Never mind.
Yeah, they're just out in the air.
But that's probably two, what, like 30-centimeter branches or something?
Yeah.
If you don't grab two from it, you might be able to fit them. Not sure.
So it would
Need
be
a
more,
spoon and fork.
yeah, I mean, I can try. Let's do it. Seems like I'm close enough here.
Might even be able to get the box out the way you're parked now.
Yeah, perhaps.
So, pilot, there's an indication as well that maybe the crab might stay on this
Okay.
particular colony. So,
Great.
I think
You joy lock me?
that would be the best bang for our buck.
Okay.
Whether or not there's a branch point in there, I can't quite see at the moment.
Have we got any tight visuals of this specimen?
Yeah, we spent a long time on it.
Okay.
Okay, we turn to Mini. Keep an eye on my toe planted. Okay, arm coming on.